The Golan Heights is a strip of land that borders Israel and Syria. The Golan Heights is an important water source for Israel. It contains the eastern side of the Sea of Galilee. There is also many vineyards and Jewish settlements in the Golan Heights. The Golan Heights became a center of dispute between Syria and Israel. The dispute began in 1967 after the 6 Days War, when Israel took the land from Syria. Soon after, the Israelis began settling the land. In 1973, Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, and Egypt invaded the Golan Heights in what is now known as the Yom Kippur War, and Israel suffered heavy losses, but the attack was thwarted.
It may be nothing more than a bluff. Israeli officers don't think so. They continue to beef up their forces on the Golan Heights. Strategists figure the attack could come before Secretary Kissinger's visit later this month. Right now, the two sides are hopelessly deadlocked. The Syrians want now not only the bulge Israel captured last October, they also want back the shattered city of Quneitra, plus other territory captured in 1967. Finally, they want a timetable for total withdrawal.
Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, and Egypt all made peace with each other after the war. However, Syria only signed an uneasy ceasefire agreement in 1974. In 1981, Israel annexed the Golan Heights, although it was not recognized by the UN. The UN considers it Syria's land that is being occupied by Israel. In the 21st century, Israel and Syria began working towards peace. In peace talks between Israel and Syria from 1999 to 2000, Israel offered to give most of the Golan Heights back, but Syria wanted to take the whole thing, denying Israel access to the eastern portion of the Sea of Galilee, and therefore its water source. Talks were resumed in 2008 but swiftly put down when Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was elected. He promised to take a hard line on the Golan Heights. In 2013, the Syrian civil war reached the Golan Heights.
State television reported Israeli airstrikes in southern Syria have killed 6 people and wounded 7 in the Golan Heights. The Israel Defense Forces said it targeted part of the Islamic Jihad cell it claims was responsible for rocket attacks from Syria on Thursday. It was the first time in more than 40 years that rockets from Syrian territory have hit Israel.
As of today, Israel still controls the Golan Heights and will likely not give it up. With the chaos surrounding the Syrian civil war, the Syrian government is not strong enough to act, so the situation will likely stay the same for the foreseeable future. I think that the best resolution would be a compromise between the two countries. If Syria can accept the fact they will likely never get the full Golan Heights back, I think that they would be able to reach a compromise where Israel keeps the eastern side of the Sea of Galilee, and therefore its water source, and Syria gets some of its land back. However, I believe that it will be very unlikely that this dispute will be solved anytime soon.